TIFU by hanging out with a friend who's in love with me. TIFU by hanging out with a friend who's in love with me. I am 23, have a very close friend am 25, who I'll call Adrian. We are in a friend group together. We're all pretty social, awkward, autistic, or bad at picking up on social cues in one way or another. It's what helps us get along so well, I think, the shared experience. We play video games together, watch retro movies, play D&D, basically the textbook image of a group of nerds. Both Adrian and I are recent college graduates. He majored in a field that you can find a job in just about anywhere, but there are a few ideal opportunities for him within an hour's drive. I, however, have a more niche career path. There are some remote options related to my major, but most things would be in a big city. We currently both live with our respective parents while looking for better prospects and are currently unemployed. Adrian is the closest friend I've ever had. We've been close for almost 5 years now. Growing up I didn't have friends, let alone very close ones. Even in college, I was usually too busy to have that much time to socialize, and I frankly wasn't very good at it. This group is a bit of a lifesaver for me. And Adrian is the best friend I never had. He's imperfect, but when we became friends, for the first time in my life I felt understood. We're on the same wavelength about a lot of things. He really appreciates me and listens when I talk. We have a lot of the same interests, even deeper and more specific than the nerdy stuff the whole group likes. I love spending time with him. I always felt safe around him. He's a wonderful person to be around and I've never felt so close to someone. Here's the unfortunate twist: I am a romantic and asexual. I'm not very open about it, as I don't like explaining and justifying to people. I mean, it's gotta be confusing, and especially since I'm autistic, I have to sound like some sort of robot or alien when I explain it. I still love deeply, just not in a dating sort of way. But I openly support the queer community. I think I'm technically part of it. I don't know. And Adrian is openly queer. Unfortunately, I never told Adrian that I don't swing in any direction and he caught feelings. About a year ago, he asked me out. I can honestly say that I didn't see it coming. I'm not great at reading others' feelings at the best of times, and when it's a feeling I quite literally haven't experienced, it's extremely difficult to navigate. It's blindsided me a few times in the past with other people and I just haven't caught on yet. I explained myself. We talked through it. I said I'd probably never even be in a relationship at all, and that I wasn't interested in that sort of relationship with him. I thought he understood, and things seemed normal. He seemed to treat me the same as he treated everyone else in the group. I thought it was over and never really thought about it again. I tried to read between all the lines of what he was saying, and I never caught anything that seemed too off. A few months ago, he offhandedly mentioned getting an apartment together at some point. He's lived with a couple people in the friend group at this point, people he's had no interest in, so it didn't raise any red flags to me. The job market in the area is in shambles, so it was practical. It was vague, and felt more like coming up with future plans on the playground as a kid than anything concrete. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I do remember it was affirmative but non-committal, something like yeah, maybe. I remember bringing up how expensive rent is, and then the subject changed. It was never brought up again. So here's where I fucked up today. We went to our local games shop together to buy dice. It was the first time hanging out one-on-one in ages. It hadn't really happened much in the past year, due to a combination of our slightly uncomfortable conversation and senior year school work. We were just hanging out and talking, walking around the store making jokes. It felt like it used to. We commiserated over job hunting. I brought up the horrid state of the job market, especially in my field. I noticed he was being extremely supportive, almost sickly sweet in how kind he was about assuring me that things would be fine. I started to get a pit in my stomach, it was so genuine. Dread churning inside me, I tried to continue the conversation, mentioning probably having to be in a big city like New York or San Francisco, both of which are well over 1,000 miles from where we live. And then he hits me with, well, when we move in together, wherever that is, I can finally start looking for a job there. I pushed a little, and he expressed that he wasn't joking. He was genuinely planning on moving to wherever I get a job in my field to live with me. He said that he loves supporting me and what I do. I kind of shut down after that. I couldn't find the words. He's lived in this region his entire life. He's never lived away from his parents. He's never had a job in his life. He said if pay was tight, he could probably pay for it via his parents, that he would do anything for me. He even made a comment about how we should get one of the tapestries in the store for the hypothetical apartment, like he could already picture the space in his head. It seemed like months of his repressed feelings spilling out in the middle of the store. I left pretty soon after. Damn my complete lack of social awareness and willingness to believe he'd gotten over it. And damn did I fuck up because I have no idea how to navigate this one. I've just been staring at my computer screen since. Adrian sent me a meme a little while ago, just the sort of message that is normal and doesn't align with the closeness of what he said earlier. I feel like I can't talk to him right now, and I regret not telling him that that's insane while I was in the moment. I regret hanging out with him at all today. TLDR. Took a friend at face value when he said he was no longer romantically interested in me and started hanging out with him again, only to find out he's literally willing to pack up and move to wherever I am to be with me. I shut down and probably made it worse by not turning him down in the moment.